in order to find these kids, you gotta think like these kids. When I go out, my first thought is, what time is it? And where do you think the kids are right now? Right now, what are they doing? Where do you think they are? If I'm a brother and I'm out there and I feel like I should be recruiting, obviously the place to go is the colleges. But if they're out there and they're not recruiting, what are they doing? They're resting, they're reading their Bibles, and they're not bothering anybody.
Jesus, we do come before you this morning with grateful hearts that we can learn more about our sons and daughters. We remember the words of the Lord that Jesus came to set the captives free. We pray, my son, and that all of our sons and daughters will be freed from the shadow of Jim Roberts.
That day in particular, I remember my room was in disarray. I had some breakfast, and I just got a few changes of clothes, grabbed some harmonicas, threw that in my backpack. Wrote a quick note to my parents, just went out on the road.
Dear family, don't worry about me. I've gone with the missionaries, the bearded ones, remember? To serve the Lord. This is what I want to do with my life. Don't fill out a missing persons report or anything like that. I will be fine. The Lord comes first. Daniel.
Southern California, Colorado, Wyoming. This one is entitled Mexico. We never really went to Mexico. Minnesota, Wisconsin, New York City, Missouri, St. Louis, Nevada, Utah. The day my son Daniel left, I read the note and couldn't believe what I was reading. And then found him about 2 blocks from the house, waiting for a bus. I stopped and picked him up. I told him I'd give him a ride, but first I wanted him to talk to his mother.
The idea of being separated from him was real hurtful, so I was crying. And to begin with, we didn't know what we were dealing with, the magnitude of this group. We didn't know their name. But we were fearful. We knew there was something wrong.
They are members of what's been called one of the most secretive and isolated cults in America, recruiting the brightest college students to abandon real families and join theirs.
Everything they do is controlled by the whims of one man, the enigmatic founder, Jim Roberts, whom they call the Elder, the son of a Paducah, Kentucky Pentecostal minister, a poor student who, after a stint in the Marines, ran a hairdressing shop before forming a religious group of his own in the 70s. They are known as the Brethren, or more commonly, the Garbage Eaters, because of the way they live.
When you hear that your son is eating garbage, it hits you like a brick wall. What's happening to my son? How can somebody go from what he was doing to eating garbage? He seemed to be doing okay. What happened to him? Did his mind go? Did he lose it completely?